How is it going, Data Devices? No Data here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Roblox Assassin. We are back to Season 8 of Assassin. In case you guys did not know, Season 8 of Assassin is officially out, so that is pretty cool. You can go ahead and check out the Battle Pass. We actually completed this Battle Pass already, so be sure to check out that video if you haven't done so. We got some super cool knives. We got one of the coolest mythics in the game, in my opinion. So be sure to check out that video if you haven't done so. But today in Assassin, we are going to look at the second part of the Season 8 update, and that is the bundle. That is right, guys. There is yet another bundle in Assassin, and this is the space bundle. So obviously Season 8 is themed off of outer space, and the bundle is themed off of space as well. So as you can see, this bundle here costs 650 Robux. This is about $6 to $7 in real money. And when you buy this bundle, you get a brand new exotic knife called the Cryo Slice and a brand new exotic pet called the Jet Fox. So you get two new exotics right here. So yeah, guys, in this video, we are going to go ahead and buy this brand new bundle. We're going to try out both of these exotics. And of course, we're going to talk about the current and future values of these exotics. So that is going to be some pretty exciting stuff. So if you guys are excited for this episode of Assassin, then be sure to drop a like on this video. It helps out a whole lot. And guys, if you're new, be sure to subscribe for more Assassin videos in the future. We are super close to 250,000 subscribers. How close are we actually? We are less than 700 subscribers away from reaching 250,000 subscribers. And once we hit that milestone, we're going to give away one of the best knives in the entire game. We're going to give away a Champion Axe 2. In case you didn't know, this is actually a really good knife. So if you guys want the chance to get this knife for free, all you need to do is hit that subscribe button. Also, guys, we have some limited time exposing scammers merch. There's only about a month left to get that merch, so if you don't get it, it's going to be gone forever. And also, guys, as you can see, this bundle costs Robux. So if you guys want to buy the Robux to buy this bundle, don't forget to use star code purple when you're actually buying the Robux. It only takes 5 seconds to put in star code purple, and it really helps me out to continue making these videos. Anyway, let's go ahead and buy the space bundle. We're going to go ahead and click the purchase button, and let's go ahead and buy this brand new space bundle for 650 Robux. 3, 2, 1, boom. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. We went ahead and bought the space bundle. So that is pretty exciting. So let's go ahead and show off the brand new bundle. We're going to go ahead and start with the exotic pets because, you know, that's typically what we start with. Here we have the Jet Fox exotic pet. So this is a brand new pet. So here it is right here. This is a pretty interesting pet. You can see that it's a blue and black fox. It's kind of supposed to look space themed and futuristic. And as you can see, this Jet Fox is literally just wearing a spacesuit. You can see this is its helmet right here on its head. And here's its little spacesuit. The ears on top of his helmet kind of look like cat ears to me, but I guess they can also be a fox. You know, that does make sense. And it's got a nice blue tail as well, so that's pretty cool. But obviously, the coolest part of the Jet Fox is the effect. You can see that the Jet Fox has a jetpack on its back, and that's basically what's making it fly. Most pets, they kind of just float around for no reason. I mean, I still don't know how the heck Ambra floats. Where's Ambra? There he is. Like, how does he float? That makes no sense. But with the Jet Fox, it actually does make sense because, well, there's a jetpack on his back and he's using it, and that's what's making him float. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is a pretty cool pet that just follows you around. You can see that the jetpack kind of has a trail if you walk around. You can also see some dots appearing and disappearing around the pet as well. I don't know if that's part of the jet or if that's just a normal pet effect. I'm gonna say it's probably part of the jet. But that is still a pretty cool effect for this pet. So that is a pretty cool pet, but let's go ahead and try out the brand new exotic knife. So we're going to go ahead and scroll down through the inventory, and there it is, the Cryo Slice exotic knife. So let's go ahead and try this thing out. All right, so here it is, guys, the Cryo Slice exotic knife that you can get from the limited time space bundle. Now, first of all, right off the bat, I'm not holding this knife correctly, which is kind of weird, to be honest. I feel like I should be holding the knife from here. Obviously, R6 1.0 body can look a little weird sometimes, but I feel like the knife should be risen up a bit so that I would be holding the knife from here, and then the knife would be up here a bit more. I don't know, just the way I'm holding it looks really weird. But anyway, here's the knife right here. It looks really cool, to be honest. You can see that it is a nice blue knife right here. You can see that the outside of the knife is more of a darker blue, whereas the inside of the knife is a much brighter blue. You can also see near the hilt of the knife, I think that's kind of a gem, I think. I don't know, it's kind of hard to look at the hilt of the knife from this angle. Yeah, honestly, I can see the bottom of the knife a lot better from my side. So here it is right here. The hilt's got a lot on it. You can also see that there is some design designs right here with some lines. That looks like an arrow right there. And then here's the handle of the knife. It's also a dark blue, not too much to say about it. And of course, at the very bottom of the knife, you can see that, first of all, there's a little design right here, and then you can see some blue crystals. So yeah, this is a pretty interesting knife. Obviously, it is kind of sort of space themed, you know, with the blue colors. It kind of gives you that sci-fi sort of vibe. Like, a lot of spaceships in sci-fi movies kind of have like that dark blue or black or blue colored, you know what I mean? And also, guys, this exotic knife does have an effect of its own, because if I equip an effect, you won't actually see the effect on the knife. So this knife does actually have an effect of its own, and it's the glowing effect. You can see that all of the bright blue parts of the knife are actually glowing. So the middle part of the knife here is glowing. The hilt is glowing as well. As you can see right here, there is a glowing effect. You can also see that there is some blue light around me because, of course, this knife is glowing. So it has that sort of blue light. So that does make the knife look pretty cool, to be honest. Now, unfortunately, this knife does not have a kill effect. I mean, people are turning green when I kill them, but that's just because I turned on the toxic effect for demonstration. But unfortunately, there's really no kill effects for this exotic, which, you know, to be expected. Only a few mythics actually have a death effect. But there we go. We went ahead and won with the Cryo Slice exotic. So GG. But anyway, because this knife does not have a death effect, we can go ahead and decide a fitting one. I think a pretty fitting death effect for this knife would probably be the Hyper Shock. Because, you know, it has those same colors, and I don't know, it feels like this knife would have some electricity in it because of the glowing and stuff. So obviously with this effect, if you kill someone, they turn into electricity. So yeah, here's the death effect. They turn into a skeleton, and then you see some electricity around them. I don't know, I think that's kind of fitting in my opinion. This knife kind of gives me those sort of blue electricity vibes, and the Hyper Shock definitely meets that criteria. But anyway, yeah, here is the bundle in full action. We have the Jet Fox pet and the Cryo Slice knife. It's a pretty cool bundle. It's really not too crazy, but it does definitely, you know, sort of satisfy the requirement of a space bundle. I like how the Jet Fox is literally like an astronaut. I think that looks really cool. And the Cryo Slice is a pretty cool knife. It sort of vaguely resembles space, but I think it's good enough, and it's still a pretty cool knife regardless. I like the glow on it. I think it looks really cool. Obviously, this bundle would be really cool with its own effect. You know what I mean? Like an effect to have with the bundle. I think that'd be pretty cool. Here's the bundle in full action once again. Overall, pretty cool bundle. If you have the Robux, I would recommend you get this thing. It's a relatively cheap bundle, and you do get quite a few exotics out of it. And again, if you want to buy the Robux to get this bundle, don't forget to use star code purple. But anyway, guys, let's talk about the value of the exotics in this bundle. What are they going to be worth? Now, for the Jet Fox, this is most likely going to be around 2 exotics in value. The reason for that is pretty simple. Most bundle pets just end up being worth around 2 exotics. Some bundle pets have gone up to 3 after a really, really long time, but it just takes such a long time for that to actually happen. So the Jet Fox probably isn't going to go up to 3 exotics in quite a few years from now. And that's just one extra exotic in value. It going up any more than that is going to take a much longer time. Now, as for the Cryo Slice, as you guys know, the knife has a lot more demand than the pet, all right? People want knives way more than they want pets. So naturally, the Cryo Slice is going to be a bit more valuable. However, that being said, it is still an exotic knife from a bundle, so it's probably not going to be that valuable because there's really no luck or skill involved in getting this knife. All you have to do is spend some Robux, and then you'll just have it, so it's really not that hard to get. So at the time of this recording, the Cryo Slice is currently worth 3 exotics on the value list, which is a pretty good value. However, it is possible for the Cryo Slice to go down in value over time as more and more people get it. So I think it's pretty likely for the Cryo Slice to go down to 2 exotics eventually, because more people are going to buy it. It's going to go down in demand over time, and then, well, it's just going to go down to 2. And I'd imagine a lot of people are going to get this bundle because, first of all, this is a pretty cheap bundle. It's 650 Robux, which is a relatively cheap bundle in the grand scheme of things. Typically, the more expensive bundles are around 800 Robux, and the cheaper ones are 500. This is kind of in the middle, but I'd say it more so leans toward the cheaper side. And another reason for that is this bundle doesn't actually have a set time limit. Now, some bundles, they have a set time limit where as soon as the bundle hits 0, the bundle will immediately go off sale. Prisman doesn't have to actually update the game for the bundle to go off sale. But as you can see, this bundle doesn't actually have a time limit. Now, that doesn't mean that this bundle is permanent because there's really no bundles in the game that are permanent. Some are longer than others, but none of them are permanent. However, Prisman is going to have to go into the game and update the game to actually get rid of this bundle. And typically when a bundle doesn't have a time limit, that means it's going to be on sale for a pretty long time. So this is a cheap bundle that's on sale for a long time. So a lot of people are going to buy this, I'd imagine. If it takes a really long time for this thing to go off sale, the knife could end up being worth 1 exotic. But again, this bundle will go off sale eventually, and then the exotic knife as well as the exotic pets are going to go up in value in the future. So do keep that in mind. These could end up being pretty valuable exotics in the long run. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Once again, brand new space bundle. It honestly looks pretty cool. So be sure to buy this thing if you get the chance. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Roblox Assassin. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and those other things that YouTube people do. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay purple.